everyone, it's Msfili. What's up? We are outside of Salvation Army. So they aired the Inside Edition interview immediately. Like, I filmed it at 12:30 Eastern time and they aired it at 3:30 Central time. There we go. Someone sent it to me on their TV. I guess it's not even online. It's on like the regular television. So that's kind of cool, except for the fact that nobody watches regular television anymore except for old people. I'm not afraid to say that. I feel like only old people, and by old people I mean people 45 and over who watch have like cable. I don't have cable, so I couldn't watch it, but my friend who's old, in her 50s, she sent it to me on her TV, which was kind of cool. And I sent it to everybody, like all my family. They thought it was cool too. But yeah, now that's done. It didn't even like, I don't know, doing that interview, like it's great and all, but it didn't really like benefit me whatsoever in terms of like getting more subscribers or getting more, but I guess like publication wise, but I didn't get more TikTok followers or YouTube subscribers or anything like that. But whatever, it was a good opportunity, I suppose. Anyway, we went thrifting today. Okay, so we went thrifting and we picked up actually some pretty good stuff. So I mean, mids, so whatever, here's for translation for you guys. When thrifters or resellers say mids, that means it's like a mid item, which means it's like, how do I explain? It's like a mid. It's not low, it's not high, it's like a middle ground in terms of like sales or whatever. But okay, so here are the bag full of goodies that we got. Let's take everything out of here first. Okay, first we got a bag full of chargers. It was $10 and then it ended up being like $2 off. And I think I could use these because sometimes, you know, the cameras with the chargers are good. So this has a Sony, another Sony, and then a Canon. So these probably retail like a third-party charger on Amazon for probably like, I don't know, $20, $15. So we got that. And we got a few video games. And I don't really like picking up video games just because I'm not a video game person at all. But I got 50-cent Bulletproof for $3. I don't know. I feel like some 50-cent fan would want it. And then I got Mario Kart DS for $5. So then we found this Coach wallet for $4. Really cute. I love like the metallicness of it. Really good condition too. Like there's no extreme wear on it or whatsoever. How are you guys doing? Okay. Oh, okay. I was a little bit bitchy today too because remember how I told you that my friend is going to cancel the beach? That's why I'm thrifting today. She canceled. And I'm not even going to fight with her. It's not worth my time. But she literally has not changed. Like she said that she wanted to go to the beach with me. I invited her to the beach and I gave her 2 days notice. She said yes. Confirmed the day before, she said yes. Up until like 8 p.m. last night, she said she was still going. And then I invited one of her other friends to come too, but he wasn't available because he was working. So then she messages me at 5 a.m. saying that he wasn't available, but she will still go with me. And then 5 minutes later at freaking like almost 6 a.m. she says that she has COVID, and then sends me like a COVID test stick thing, which is bullshit. You know, I don't understand people like that who need to flake last minute. Why couldn't you have told me like before that you were feeling sick? I know it's all fake because she's known to do that, but yeah, I don't have time for people like that in my life. I've known her since she was a kid. Like we were kids. Like I was a teen, she was like a younger teen. I think I'm like 2 or 3 years older than her. But she like, I remember when my best friend died, she even said that she was going to come to the dinner because like we were like all our friend group, like the friends that knew her were getting together, and she said she was going to come for the dinner, and then she flaked last minute. She's like, I'm on my way. I'm on the way up the stairs to the restaurant, and then she doesn't show up and she becomes like, she goes silent. And then like 2 weeks later she says that she was having problems with her boyfriend on the way there. Bullshit. Anyway, whatever. I'm gonna just cut her out of my life. I'll keep her as a friend on Facebook, but in terms of like doing anything with her, never again. Michael Kors. Do you guys have anybody in your life like that? Anyway, Michael Kors Saffiano leather. I paid up for this, $6, but whatever. I was in line for a long time. And then we actually got a few bags that I actually thought was interesting. This one is a Jack French bag. This is all leather, and it's an actually expensive brand, guys. Jack French. Hobo style, excellent use condition. It kind of gives me Kate Spade vibes with the floral print, but the leather is really nice. It feels to be like coated leather, not anywhere that I can see. On the inside, I love like the velour lining. Like, look at that. It's like a royal purple. Anyway, I see some of his bags going for like $200, $150 on Poshmark. So I don't know what we're gonna price it at, but we're gonna price it so we make some money. And then two other bags. This Margot I thought was cute for only $8. So Margot is still expensive. They still sell it for $100 at like Marshalls and Winners. Really nice crossbody, thick strap. Margot has really good quality leather. I didn't even check if it was clean. I think it is clean. Yeah, it's actually very clean. The Margot's cute. And then the last bag that we got was this. I didn't want to get it because of the brand, but I love it. Feels like such high quality. It reminds me of like the Celine. But this is like a triple tri-compartment. It's a denier leather, and it has like 3 separate compartments. So you have this one, and then the middle, and then this one. And it's the leather on this is so nice and such high quality. It's the kind of leather that when it starts to wear, it kind of almost whatchamacallit, it rubs, but not like, there's minor wear on it, but you can see like where it starts to like rub like that. It doesn't like chip or peel. It just kind of like the rub, like it smooths out. That's what it does. The corner smooths out rather than like get fucked up. So, and yeah, this is a really good bag. I'm not a fan of the strap because it cheapens it like this. When it's like the adjustable like this, to me that's very cheap in terms of a bag. So I might replace that with like maybe like a different strap if I have one. But I don't like the strap that they use. It makes the bag look cheap, and I wish they kind of it looks brand new. I wish but not because the corners, but then again the corners could have just happened from storage. I don't know. It's like literally pristine condition almost. I like the color of the interior lighting too. So what was I talking about? Oh, I wish they kind of branded the exterior zippers, but they didn't. The only place it says denier is on the interior rivets. Like right there, like those. And then the zipper pull in here has denier, yet they didn't mark it on these ones. But this is a really good bag. I love it. It's very classic. You don't know what the brand is, and it's high quality. Anyway, that's all that we got. I got in a little bit of a, not a little bit of a tiff, but a little bit of a tiff with Daniel this morning. Because like I posted something about my friend, the one that flaked, and he thought it was about him. Because yesterday I kind of gave him shit because he let our snap streak expire. And the thing is, I don't even give a fuck about the snap streaks, because the first time we ever did our snap streak was when we first started thrifting together. So this was like back in 2021. He started our snap streak, or it just started on its own. And then we continued to do it. And when a snap streak on Snapchat means that you have to send a photo to each other, like a live one, not like a fake photo, but you have to take a picture of yourself or whatever live and send it to that person. And you get a point for that for every single day. So we started doing that like back in 2021, and I think we were at like 180 days or something like that, or no, maybe like less, because there's 52 that's weeks. No, I think it was more. I think it was like 220 or something like that days that we were snap streaking. And I remember he kind of annoyed me one time, and then I let the snap streak end. Then he started the snap streak again, and then it ended again because, I don't know, maybe I was annoyed with him again. But then this third time, he's the one that initiated it and started it again when I don't really give a fuck about it. And then, so I was like, okay, let's do the snap. And then he let it end. So it's like, why do you want to keep doing a snap streak if you want to let it end, Anyway, so I was like pissed at that yesterday. I was like, you let our snap streak end. You don't let anybody else's snap streak end. So to me, it makes me feel like you value our snap streak less. Anyway, I really don't give a fuck about the snap streak, but I didn't initiate it, so Anyway, Snapstreak done. We're not doing Snapstreak anymore. I told him, like, don't do Snapstreak with me. Do it with whoever. Do it with your girlfriend. Do it with your other friends, but don't do it with me. But yeah, and then yeah, so that's what he thought that I was mad about. I'm like, no, and I messaged him like, my world doesn't revolve around you, honey. It doesn't. But yeah, and then we get. The funny thing is, this is how my relationship with Daniel works. We get into a tiff, me being annoyed, and then me being a bitch, and then him like being understanding, and then us like just acting like everything is fine and normal because it is. That's how our friendship works, and I guess that's good for now. But like I said, he's very, very patient with me in terms of like my mood, and I appreciate that. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm done thrifting. I'm gonna go home and have some potato salad and some salmon. And tomorrow I might do a little bit of thrifting tomorrow, but I don't know. I have to drop off something early in the morning to a client. A client. I say client and customer. She has a few things to buy. And then I'll head to the thrift store and probably go home. I don't really have a lot of people to do things with, and I want to do things. I just don't like doing it alone. I'm not in that space where I can do things alone yet. So the only actually people that I can do things with are Daniel, Liana, Rochelle. I think that's it. I think those are the only 3 people I can do things with. Daniel is preoccupied with a lot of things because number 1, he has a girlfriend. Number 2, he's busy doing other stuff. So it's not like I can always ask him to do something, you know? And the thing is, like, yeah. So that's 1. Number 2, Rochelle. She's like probably one of my other best friend. But she is just preoccupied with work, preoccupied with her kid, and preoccupied with work stuff. And I see her maybe like once or twice a year. Twice a year, actually. It's usually during her birthday in February and my birthday in May, and then the rest of the year I don't see her. It's just become that way. I get irritated a bit that I try to make plans with her and then it doesn't work out. But it's not her fault. It's just, you know, life circumstances. But sometimes like I question my friendship with her. I'm like, are we even friends? Because I literally never see you and I literally never talk to you. And sometimes I'll message her on Facebook Messenger, and I should probably text her instead, but I don't know. I feel like texting is more formal and Facebook Messenger is just more casual. So now I'll message her on Facebook Messenger and she just won't respond for like days on end, which again annoys the hell out of me and makes me think that she doesn't value the friendship, which I'm sure and I know it's totally not the case. But yeah, I love her to death because she's like, yeah, one of my best friends. She's my only other best friend. And I just never get the chance to see her or hang out with her. Just, you know, she's just a busy person. And then the third is Liana. And Liana is just like a recent friend that I just started talking to. I've known her for years though online. And I've seen her so many times at the thrift store. And I mean, we've only hung out once, but I feel like we're very like, we have the same personality. And like when I said goodbye to her, like when we went to go see the movie, I hugged her. So I feel like we have a rapport already. And but she also has a boyfriend and she also has a life and a job. So again, she's probably not always available. I know she just came from a trip. So sometimes I don't want to like impose on her or like ask her to do something because it's like, I don't want to interfere in her life or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. So those are really the only other 3 people that I talk to or would hang out with. You know what I mean? I don't really see anybody else that I would talk to or hang out with. That's why I tried to kind of rekindle my thing with my other friend, the Flake. So, well, that didn't work out. And I don't want to like go ahead and meet new people. Like if I'm going to meet new people, I want to have like a connection with them already, you know, like kind of like with Liana. But it's hard. People have their own lives, have relationships and all that. And so it's kind of hard to do things with people being this old, this age. Anyway, I don't know. I guess I should just start. That's why I kind of want to start dating, but I'm not ready to date, but I want to date, you know. I was talking to two guys yesterday on Facebook dating. One is Alex and the other one is Tristan. And Tristan, I've had an on and off talking relationship with online for like 2 or 3 years. And every time he wants to meet up, I get cold feet and then I just ghost, which I don't know. I just don't want to be rejected in person, you know, and I'm just like, I can't, my self-esteem. So that's the end of the video because my phone overheated. It was super, super hot. And yeah, my phone overheated, so I didn't have a proper closing, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you in tomorrow's.